Hello class, welcome to week 2. I wanted to just go over a couple of things really quickly with you for updating the class. I'm grading a little bit of trying to get a little bit done every day. Also giving people a chance to submit if they're a little bit late on some things. I know that first week of classes, sometimes things get a little bit rushed. So if you haven't submitted something, make sure that you do, and I will get them graded as we go along. But I wanted to show you all on here I added in a make an appointment to conference page that will stay here in the start here section for the rest of the semester. So besides the week 3 appointment that you need to make with me, that could be any time in week 3 or week 4 even. Really that's just us conferencing, so you get to see me face to face. I get to see you. You don't have to come in person. You can do it online via Zoom, or you can come in person if you'd rather do that too. I'm good with either one. So you're just going to click on this, and this is for you to have for the entire semester, but use this calendar link, choose an appointment time that works for you. Okay, make sure you it'll save in your Google Calendar automatically, but please make sure you write it down somewhere if you don't use Google Calendar, because once you schedule it, it automatically goes into my calendar and it will be there, and I'll expect to meet with you. So you should get an email reminder, like I think 10 minutes before, depending on when you have your stuff set up for. I get an email reminder 10 minutes before, and I also get things pop up on my computer. So I just wanted to show you guys that. And then I also wanted to talk about the stuff that's due this week. So I just want to go through these assignments, and I want you to understand that these 3 assignments are connected. That's why they say part 1, part 2, and part 3. They're just broken down into separate assignments that are all related to each other. So in part 1, that's where you're going to be doing your research. You are looking at these. It's basically the overall points are worth 65 points. There is a rubric down here that shows what you are going to be graded on. I don't care if you do a Word document. I don't care if you do a Google Doc, Google Slides, a PowerPoint, and however you want to present the information, that's up to you. It doesn't need to be done in APA formatting or anything like that. It just needs to be readable and enough information in there so that I can see that you did the work. Make sure that you introduce the disease transmission, explain it, define it, the four different kinds, and provide examples of the diseases associated with that transmission route. Then you're going to find some case studies, 1 case study per disease. So there's the 4 that are up there. You need to find 1 case study for each of those and put it into the report, or however you're submitting, and then tell me some prevention methods. Okay, then using that information, right, continuing on, the next assignment is talking about, it's a continuation of part 1. Now I want you to create a prevention plan based on the information gathered. Design a comprehensive disease prevention plan for an early childhood setting. Address each transmission route separately and propose practical strategies. Then you're going to do a reflection on that, and also implementation considerations. And again, you have a rubric. That's how you'll be graded on this assignment. Okay, once you do this assignment, you will then do part 3 of this whole thing. And these are all spaced out. You don't do them right back to back. You have some time in between. But next you're going to do your peer review discussion. So right here, to submit your prevention plan here, the peer review from 10 points, that is from part 2. Okay, so you're going to take what you did in part 2 and submit it here on part 3. Then you're going to have an online discussion. So you submit your prevention plan, and then you look at 2 other students' prevention plans and you make comments on theirs. Okay, so when you open it up or whatever, you just reply to them. I see we have a submission. I'm not going to open it, but if I wanted to reply to this one, I would just look at it and then I would do the reply on that. Okay, so remember that all 3 of those assignments are connected to each other. It's not three different, completely different pieces of work. You're just building on what you start in part one. Okay? If anyone has any questions on this, please reach out to me using Canvas Mail. Use our little inbox here. That's the best way to get in touch with me. Or again, you can make an appointment to conference with me using this here. Next week, there will be more information. I'm actually working on creating that stuff right now, but one of your assignments is that week 3 conference, and that's what I'm talking about. There's also a link in here, same thing that's on the other one, but to follow up after we conference, you'll answer those few questions. Okay. But that's for next week, so don't worry about that right now, but just know that you need to schedule a conference with me in the next couple of weeks. I want you to interact with me so that you know that, I'm here for you and all of that stuff. And I can help you if you have any questions on anything. All right, I will probably post another video for you next week, and I hope that you have a great week. Reach out if you have any questions.